Surprise everyone, we're back in the woods.
Soaking wet shoes.
Soaking wet shoes. We got them drying off. Got our tent set up. Big one. Gift from my dad. Thank you.
You
by
can
the
see
way.
your shoes getting toasty.
We got Liz hiding.
She was the victim of the wet shoes.
The victim of the wet shoes.
I'll be fine. And then you can just come right back here. You chill with Liz. And then if you want, after I leave work, I can come right back here and help you put everything away.
Make you food.
Make me food, please.
Got the jet boil going. The confusion is real. Homeboy got tired of the axe, he's just ripping chunks off now.
I got it!
You get attacked by 3.
But now he doesn't have to take his
Yep,
boots
I
off.
don't want to take my boots off now. Comfortable?
Oh, it's cozy in this little area.
This thing's getting mad, bro. I don't know what these are called. But I really like them. This is awesome. Stilted roots. I love stilted root systems. Both of these beech trees are growing on what was most likely, because this is New England, was once a white pine stump. It was probably logged or something at one time. You can kind of still see some of it here. What's left of it is very old. It was probably logged like 100 years ago, 1920s or something. And the reason why I say it's white pine is because white pine, when it's cut down, it after about 25 years of it like decomposing, it gets covered in like moss on top of the cut, right? So we'll walk over to this stump to show you. Now, this is probably white pine. How perfect. So you see this moss right here? Well, the decomposing wood and the moss make like a perfect area for the for like seeds and stuff that fall on it. And the seeds will go and they'll sprout, they'll spread their roots out, and it'll come over. The tree will then proceed to grow, and this stump will decompose over time. And as it decomposes, it leaves the stilted root systems. Probably didn't explain that the best, but you should get the point. I've never walked in this area before. Looks pretty untouched. We'll likely find like a tree stand or something out here. Wow, I swear to God I did not at all like try to time that or anything. Like I swear to God that's just what happened. The string looks pretty old. I don't think anyone's used this one in a while. This is a rather fresh fall, it looks like. Those ones are significantly older. You can tell the difference. Decomposed. Clearly not. Look down there. It's a hunting cart. I really like this area. Wouldn't be a bad place to camp, but now I know for sure there's hunters out here in this spot. The other spots are a little bit too close to the highway. Look at that thing. That thing's legit. The landscape has like a steady downhill grade all the way that way. And I so badly want to go and explore it, but I'm completely alone, and it's getting dark quick. That's no fun. That's pretty curious, ain't it? Well, it wasn't that far off the trail after all. Isn't that crazy how much it changes? I like must have veered off somewhere over there, came down this way, and then all of a sudden we're just like finding all these cool spots, directions, and like, I don't know, I guess vantage points that I just wouldn't have seen if I hadn't veered off this trail. It's cool. Alright, so I haven't been here in a very long time, but this is the entrance to what my buddy Lucas, you'll have seen him in the other videos, he refers to as the Forbidden Forest. It gets like eerily dark in here, but I really like it. Animals, deer, been through here. The four-wheelers and stuff come through. It must be fun. I'd love to try it once. But I'm probably going to turn around. I don't need to go too deep in there by myself. Hello. Anyone home? He forgot something in the car, so I sent him back with the X for protection. A brave man in these treacherous, treacherous woods. I'm crawling through the jungles and out of nowhere I see someone, a human in the wood line. She signals for me, almost as if she knows me. I must go speak to this human. Human, what beeth your name, human?
Guess.
Guess? How many tries?
No, that's my name, Guess.
Oh. Rock on, brother. So I wasn't too sure about the last stump, but this one, it's definitely got to be a white pine. The way that's perfectly flat over the top. Because I think it's got something to do with like the white pine's bark rots first, I believe, before the wood, and then the wood stays, and that's why it's able to stay long enough, about 25 years, for the moss to grow on top of it. While the other ones, the wood rots first and out from the center, like the last stump, so there's not really enough time for the moss to be there long enough for the for whatever to fall and sprout on it. So we can guess that this tree was cut down about 25, 30 some odd years ago, because it's at that stage now. Get through the holy grail of firewood. And it's not that far from our camp. Deer must cross through this little area, because it can't be like a four-wheeler trail or nothing, because this is fresh beat down, and where would the four-wheelers be coming out of? There's no real direction, so it has to be deer. Maybe they're coming through here, stepping over here, and coming through this way. That's definitely what that gotta be. Some sort of animal crossing. Maybe not deer. Check out this tree. It twists. This one died off. My favorite part about this tree, though, is that right there. It's called a burl, B-U-R-L, maybe two L's, I'm not sure. It's pretty much a tumor. It's a tumor on a tree, and this is a beech burl. Beech tree with the burl. Beech burl. Isn't that fun? Alright, I finally got where I wanted to come. The ground has gotten a little bit more mushy. We're getting kind of into swamplands. As you can tell, it gets really dense green. Lots of water, soft ground, the amount of trees they're falling over. But this is why I wanted to come. Look at that. That's huge. I want to see how fresh that was. Look at that. The way that rotted is crazy. I have to come back and explore this area. It looks just so dense that way. So, for those of you who don't know, this is the Acushnet Cedar Swamp near New Bedford, Massachusetts. It's a nature preserve, clearly. Can't really build on it, but it's good. New Bedford doesn't need to get any bigger. But yeah, it's a cool place to come out here. And we have a goal. We're going to try to cross this entire state forest. One straight line directly across. I don't know when, but we're figuring it's going to take about 2 solid days of walking. I think it's going to wind up being more like 4, but we'll see.
We got the hotspot out here. We can watch something later. Chilling out
Oh yeah, I want to show you all that movie tonight.
here. I think strictly the only thing I am lacking is my slides and a pair of sweatpants. But I didn't.
Open that drip, 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 drip.
My boots are soaked.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. This is it's raining. It's wet.
The weather for the camping.